Thanks for joining me. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
That's awesome. Hi, my name is DEZ, and I sing for the guys who play the music in DevilDriver.
Cool. Feel pressure writing this album. Incredible album.
Thanks. Absolutely no pressure. More pressure from the label when we returned it into Monty Connor, and he said it was too heavy and we might want to record some stuff so it was a lighter. That's where the pressure came in for us to say, no, 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 we're doing what we're doing, and now everyone's backing it.
How do you guys write as a band?
They write individually. Everyone plays guitar in the band, first of all. They write individually, then they get together in pairs, then they get together over at Mike's house with the four of them, put it on disc, come over, I tell them what I like, what I don't like, I write my lyrics, they come over for a beer, I read them off, and they tell me what they like, what they don't like. Certain guys don't like certain words to be used and this and that, you know? Like John, my drummer, hates the word soul, or, you know, anything like that.
Fear.
Yeah, fear. You know, so we go back and forth on that, and then we just, it's pretty democratic and pretty organic.
How did Jason come about?
By hearing the Bury Your Dead record. I heard the production on the Bury Your Dead record and said, this is the guy I want to work with, and he knew how to capture us quickly. And Billy, he walks slow. and choosing him was killer because he could record us with that. We want to capture a live feel, so we recorded us quickly. Even me, a lot of first takes and stuff. So great working with him.
You guys took him out of his element. You took him to El Paso, correct?
Absolutely.
Nervous about that, taking him out of there?
He was, we were, but I felt it was very imperative. I don't want to sound like anything that came out of his studio. Even, you know, I wanted him to go somewhere else, and it had the gear that he needed. I mean, the place was Fortune 500 gear. So when he read the gear list, he said, well, I want to go here, check this place out. Plus, we'd been there before, we knew the vibe, and it was very comfortable for us.
How much trust do you give the producers in the studio?
Well, you give them everything, but see, the thing is, when you walk in with a record that's already complete and done, and needs no pre-production, the trust is there only in the sound and limited in the things that he'll add, just salt and pepper, nothing to the meal. He's not going, you know, you need corn on the cob, you know what I mean, on the table, you need potatoes, because that's already sitting there. So his stuff was all salt and pepper.
Listening to the album.
It's a killer analogy on because I'm hungry as fuck.
The differences. What do you think the difference is from last to this album?
I think the first record was primarily led and driven by one guitar player who wouldn't share the duties, which was my fault because I gave him all the power in the world to do so. The second one was us realizing that everyone played guitars, including my drummer and my bass player are incredible guitar players, and that it was a growing process in us. I think it was a feeling out process. We all differ on that. I mean, the second record for me is my least favorite compared to the first and the third. But we'll all differ on that. However, I feel that now the strength of the band has come with the third record. We all now have defined exactly what DevilDriver is. You have to understand that we all have so many different influences that in order to define that, and I kept telling the label this, that as the records get more and more, they're going to get better and better. That's how the natural progression of a band that has so many different influences happens. It really, really does. You know, or you can go to an analogy of Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction. Everything after that sucks. We didn't do that. Our records keep getting better, and I'm real thankful for that. Musicians are growing. I'm growing with them. So
the album speaks for itself. You're out on Ozzfest. How's it going so far? What, 6 days in or something? You guys are
killer. I thought I'd have my first 6 weeks off in 10 years, and we get the phone call from Fenton and from Sharon Osbourne that said we need you out, and within 2 days came out with just barely any crew, no tour manager, no sound guy, no anything. Came out, and a lot of people helped us out. You know, we had Hatebreed's sound guy, a lot of different crew members, Milkshake, a lot of different people just helping us get into the groove on the thing. But it's killer to be out in the summertime on Ozzfest.
Definitely. So some of the bands you like on this tour?
Most definitely Behemoth, Nile, Lamb of God, Hatebreed, Doth guys we're sharing a bus with, they're killer. 3 Inches of Blood I've been a huge fan of, and there's other stuff I could care less. So.
Think the free thing's working?
I definitely think the free thing's working. Absolutely, it's packed, it's full.
Definitely.
I think they have money to spend on a t-shirt, which helps the bands out, I think Mrs. O did a good job, man. She's a smart lady. You can't run anything past her. She managed me for years, so I know how she thinks. And she's finally said this year, you know what? We're going to do something no one's ever done, which is intelligent, man.
Definitely. Best state so far, you think, that you guys have been on?
Pardon me? Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. I've done 6 of them. Contrary to Jamie Justice, he needs a history lesson when he thinks he's done Ozzfest more times than me. He has not. and so I've seen a lot of different Ozzfests.
Yep.
And I definitely see the vibe on this one where you can tell that they're extremely happy that it's free.
Set list. How'd you pick it?
2 off of each record. It's the only time we have. We have 6 songs. That's very democratic. Certain songs have to be done. I could care less. Nothing's wrong. First record, you know. We're playing Clouds Over California and Not All Who Wander from the new one. So.
Next single off the record, do you think it's going to be?
Metal's a weird thing. I have no idea. You don't really do that. You could ask Amy because she's our girl, but you don't really do that. You send out the record,
Yep.
They play what they want. A lot of people are playing Fighting Words. A lot of people are playing Horn of Betrayal. I just did an interview with a guy who said Horn of Betrayal is my next thing I'm going to start playing. So we say if the whole record isn't killer, why put it out? So choose your own single. We don't know.
Right on.
Yeah.
Next for DevilDriver after Ozzfest.
Ozzfest, home for about a week and a half. Europe, straight over to Japan, straight over to Australia, most likely South America, and then something really massive we got added to here in the United States in the, I guess it's December, winter time, that I wish I could say so bad.
We'll
But I can't.
We'll have to wait.
Yeah.
Random questions. If you weren't a musician, what would you be doing?
I've done so many things. I'm an intelligent dude. I would do something. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
All right.
that's the question that everybody gets. You know, I don't know. I'd probably be a bum. It's like wrong. I would
Gotta
do
do
something. I
something.
would just do something else.
All right. If you weren't a frontman, what would you be playing for an instrument, a guitar?
I love the drums. I do. I early on, and when I was like 14, 15 years old, I picked it up, played in a psychobilly band. That's about all I can play is those kind of beats. And the only other instrument I play is the Native American flute, which I now happily can say that I can really play. I can read music and everything else. So
Cool.
you'll never see it mixed in with DevilDriver music.
All right. Are we ready for a woman or a black president?
Well, we're ready for both, but we're ready for somebody who can do the right job, lead America in the right way, stop giving our money to foreign countries, start investing in our schools, start investing in our children, start investing in our healthcare, and start thinking about America. If you want to go about the whole world thing and just start thinking about the whole world thing, well then let's let the United Nations rule everything and forget about presidents and kings and everything, and that might be the better way. So I don't know, but I'm not a politician, man. So I stick with the Jim Morrison thing. I just want to just hang with music.
Right
You know.
on. All right. You can listen to DevilDriver on MySpace. I think you have one song up there. You're gonna have any more things coming out? Where can the fans get your music?
Got a fan club coming out. It's going to be called The Wretched. Getting ready to put that out. Everyone's going to hear about that in the next week or two. We're launching a website and everything else. You can get some really cool stuff off there. A shirt you can never get. All sorts of inside stuff with the bands. Talks with the bands that you'll never get on other websites. You can also go to DevilDriver.com, MySpace/DevilDriver. You can go to our YouTube. All the time we're downloading YouTube stuff. It's hard from Ozzfest because they don't really let us film here. So we're trying to give you what we can, but it's very limited at this point.
Okay. It's your time to add anything, say anything, anything I missed. It's your time.
Yeah, if you supported us in the past, thank you. If you're supporting us now, thank you. If you didn't like what DevilDriver did before, pick up the new one. You're going to love it. If you love DevilDriver from the start, you're going to love what's happening. And if you don't, then fuck you.
Thank you very much.